Hey guys, it's Alyssa from AlyssaNalani.com and LiveWellStayFocused.com, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been forever since my last YouTube video, and honestly, 6 months in YouTube land is quite a long time. I did not mean to not make any videos the second half of the year, but life happened. There was so much going on, and videos on YouTube were just not at the top of my priority list, and so kind of just fell by the wayside, and it was not intentional, but it is what happened. But I am back, and I do intend on making more videos more regularly. Don't know how regularly, but at some regular interval here in 2022. And so I thought I would kick off the new year here on the channel with a planner stack video. Now, if you've been following me for some time, I don't think I have ever posted a planner stack video so late in the winter season. Usually these things go up in November, December. It is January 11 at the time of this recording, and I'm just getting to this. But hey, better late than never. It's the time that I've got, and we're gonna run with it. So I'm gonna show you the planners that I've got. I have 6 of them. And to be honest, I didn't think I had that many until I got them all in one place. And I was like, oh wow, there are 6. But that's okay. I'm cool with what I've chosen, and if you've been in the planner community for a while, you know that this is all subject to change, so we'll see what happens as the year goes on. So I'm going to show you all what I've got going on, but first I did just want to say that everything that I have a link for is linked down below. You will find links to my blog, where at the time of this recording there isn't a blog post, but by the time this gets to you, there should be a blog post of all the different planners that I've got with all the links and information. Also, you'll find the link for the Live Well Stay Focused website, livewellstayfocused.com, which is the home of the new Live Well Stay Focused collective. This is the new home of Club 119. For those of you who are familiar with that, it is the new home for the online Live Well Stay Focused book club, which we are in the middle of right now. The winter pick is going on right now in the book club. Both of those spaces are free to join, so you are welcome to join both of those groups in the collective. The Build a Better Year workshop is also in the collective, which you can access through there. So a bunch of stuff going on, much more to come. And so if you are interested, please check out that link down below in the description as well, along with all the other links to everything I'm going to be talking about today. So thought I'd get that out of the way just before we get started, so I don't have to say it again. All right, so number 1 will not surprise anybody who has been following me for some time. I've got Powersheets. I love Powersheets. This is my 3rd year using them. It's my favorite goal setting tool out there, and this is a no-brainer. Got mine on launch day with a lot of other people in the beautiful blooms cover, as you can see. And let me tell you something, that green was hard to pass up. That neutral was hard to pass up. I almost got one of those, and I thought, let me do something a little out of my norm. I typically will go for more subtle neutral type colors. But when it comes to Powersheets, I've chosen twice. I've chosen the confetti and I've chosen the blooms. Just because I wanted a little pop of color for the year, and it's a little out of my wheelhouse, but I think it's gorgeous. I love it. It's all set up, all the prep work and everything is done, and I'm using my January tending list. So if you have not ever used Powersheets and you're interested, you can find the information below. So the next, actually, hold on. This should go here so I don't have to reach for it again. The other goal setting piece that I'm using is a creation of my own. It is called the Live Well Stay Focused Project Playbook, and at the time of the upload of this video, I will have also uploaded the walkthrough or the flip through video of this resource. It is like craft journaling meets project planning. I got the idea off of another YouTuber, content creator, creative that I've been following for years, and I talk about that in this video, but I wanted a space where I could have fun project planning. basically. And so as the year progresses, I will be doing update videos on this and how I'm using it, but you can get your copy on my site. And the video, like I said, is here on YouTube, and it is linked below. Okay, so that's the project planner and then my goal setting planner. As far as my everyday carry, we've got the Full Focus planner. This has been my favorite planner consistently since late 2020. I used it most of 2021, and I plan to use it all of 2022. This is a quarterly planner, so it has 3 months at a time. It has months, weeks. It has a week on a page spread, and then it has a day on 2-page spread, which I absolutely love. If you've been following me for a while and you've heard me talk about what I like in planners, I like having my months, weeks, and days. And to have so much space per day and so many great tools, planning tools built into it that really help set you up for success throughout the year is such a great thing that I've found for me. Very, very useful. And I don't know, fewer things fall through the cracks for me. So Full Focus, this is not something that a lot of planner people say in this space. At least I haven't heard it. Not saying it's never happened, I just don't hear it very often, but I'm pretty darn sure I'm a lifer when it comes to Full Focus. I like it that much. So if you're interested, take a look. I do have a flip through from last year, so I'll have that linked below. I forgot all about that, but I'll have all of that for you in the description box so you can check it out if you have not yet checked out Full Focus. Highly recommend it. I'll be having one new one every quarter. So this is my winter one. Love it. It's great. I've been using it. It's fabulous. Now, that is my main everyday carry. But I needed something else. And I use the word need circumspectly because do I really need it or did I want it? And I have decided that it's a combination of both. Need is, it's more need than want, but there's definitely a lot of want in there. So we have this beautiful ring planner. As you might be able to tell, there ain't nothing inside. It needs to be filled. I bought this cover last year and I love it so much. It's got the big pocket in the back. It's got really nice big rings so I can get a lot of chunk in there. It's personal size. It's fantabulous and I really like it. And when I was thinking about what I wanted to use this year, I was like, I have got to find a reason to use this because I can't give it up. So I have decided that this is going to include all of the extra auxiliary information that I either can't put in here or that I don't necessarily need to have with me, at all times. And so household stuff, bill stuff, some project stuff, I'll have all 12 months of a year in here. Some people do that kind of thing like in their Google Calendar or in Asana or some other digital project or task management system. I do like digital and I use certain tools for that, but I really like having it on paper where I can see it. So that's what this is going to be once I set it up. So once I have that all filled out and I know exactly how this is going to function, I will share it with you. Okay, so those are my sort of workhorses. Next we have this is a food and fitness journal, but it really is a planner because there's a month, there are some month spreads in there and then daily spreads. So this is from Clever Fox, as you can see. I got it in the purple because purple is my favorite color. There are other colors available. I don't know what is currently available on Amazon, but you can check it out. They have a pro version, and then they have a pocket or personal version. I got the personal version for my husband, so he's using it. I can't remember if this is pro or not. You'll see it in the link down below. But this is going to be for, I shouldn't say going to, because it already is. I'm already using it. This is for tracking what I'm eating and how I'm moving my body. because 2022 is the year I'm reshaping this. I was gonna say get back into shape, but to be quite honest, I've never been in shape. I've been skinny before. I was skinny back when I was single, but skinny does not mean in shape, and it has never meant in shape for me. So we are getting this situation in shape this year, and part of making that happen is making sure that I'm tracking what I'm eating and how I'm moving. Now, I will say this, and this applies to any planner system that you are trying to get used to, or any planning task that you're getting used to, whether it's habit tracking or recording certain information on a regular basis or whatever. When it comes to those kinds of things, when your planner has different kind of information that you need to input, please do not feel pressured to do it perfectly from day one. I am not using all of the spaces in this planner. In other words, I'm not tracking all the things that I can track in this planner. Right now, I'm only tracking food. And if I use the stairs at work, which I did the other day, I put that in there. I'm not tracking fat or calories or carbs. I'm not tracking workouts because I'm not doing workouts yet. It's only the 11th, getting there. But I'm not using all of the pieces in this particular planner, and that's okay. I will over time. I have found that if you put pressure on yourself to do all the things from day one, most likely, if I were a betting person, I'd bet money that you will not do it all as well as you want to. It'll be discouraging and you will quit or fail. And that's not what we're going for here. We're going for progressive success. So allow yourself to do a piece here and a piece there and add on when you can as you are getting better and developing habits and systems and routines. So that is something that I learned when starting this particular planner, and I pass it on to you, not just for food and fitness, but for anything that you might be doing. And then last but not least, I have my Reading Life Planner. This is also something that I put together. It's available in my shop, on my site, and this is really for tracking my reading life. And I feel like a broken record when I say that I have not been good at reading the past several years, unfortunately, which is so ironic as I stand in front of my library. Most of my reading gets done through audiobooks because I simply haven't been good at making the time to just sit down with a physical book or an ebook. And so this year, I'm going to do better about not just listening. I'll still listen to audiobooks. I do that on my commute. I do that when I'm doing tasks, shopping, whatever. But I really want to make intentional time to sit down with a book or be in bed with a book before I go to sleep so I'm getting more read. So I'm actually reading the books on my shelf. And so I'm going to accomplish that with keeping up with my Reading Life Planner. Again, it's available in my shop. You can check it out down below. And that wraps it up. Those are all of the planners that I will be using this year. Now, this does not include my journals. I have a few of those too, and I'll be doing a separate video on the journals that I'll be using this year once I get that all figured out. Little steps, little steps. So if you have any questions, if you are interested in anything particular and you want to ask me about it, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer. But for now, this is the stack we're working on. And I think I mentioned this at the beginning. This is subject to change. I know for darn sure that, well, let me rephrase what I was going to say. I have no intention of dropping any of these things. If anything gets dropped, it's going to be this one. But I have every intention of keeping on top of all of these. Definitely full focus first, and then everything else to follow. But even with the 6th one added, this I think is going to be good for me this year. I might add, there's one more that I might add when it comes to like content and business stuff, but I'm thinking that this should be sufficient for that. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but that's the plan. So yeah, this is it. I will be doing flips or updates or something for most, if not all of these. Definitely the project playbook, definitely my setup of this one. I will be setting up my spring quarter full focus later on this year when I get my new one. I don't plan on necessarily, I already set this one up and I'm already using it, and there's stuff in there that I'm not going to show publicly, but when I do my next quarter, I'll show you guys. And then I'll also show you how I'm using my Reading Life Planner, and probably show you how I'm using my food journal once I have some more interesting stuff to show you. So anyway, again, questions, comments, you know where to leave them. I hope you guys are having a great day. Stay tuned for more videos in the future. I am working a regular 9 to 5 these days, so my time is different than it used to be when I first started YouTube. So just kind of juggling all of that is a little bit different and challenging. So I will do my best. Join me in the collective. It's free to join, and you can connect with other women. We have over 200 in there now, and it's only been open since I think it started shortly after I started my job, or before I started my job. So around September, October-ish. And like I said, Club 119 is there. The online book club is there. You can also get access to the Build a Better Year workshop, and the community for the project playbook will be in there as well. And yeah, I think that's all I have to update you on. I will talk to you in the next video. Have a great rest of the day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.